Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is officially, ooh! Good morning, everyone. Happy winter, because I know fall just started, but when I stepped out the house this morning, it felt like winter, fall and winter. So happy winter, everyone. I'm currently on my way to church. I attend a very large church, and with that said, if I don't get there early enough, I'm gonna be put in an overflow room. And the pastor's not gonna be in that room. I'm gonna be watching him on a screen. So I don't want that to be the case, so I'm speeding. I have no idea how badly I've wanted to pick up a camera for myself. Pick up a camera and record something for myself. Because if you're not already familiar, I am a journalism major, and very soon I will be graduating and starting a career in news. So I pick up a camera a lot. This semester has been nothing but Madison running around with a camera in hand and recording other people. But I have not had the opportunity to just be on the go and record my life and what I'm doing, which I love. I absolutely love documenting it. It feels good to just be talking to the camera about whatever I want to talk about. This video, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. There's so much that I want to talk to y'all about, and there's so much on this little old mind of mine that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully I will be able to do that in this video. Let's just go ahead and say this is going to be a few days in my life. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm glad that you guys are seeing me. And I apologize if I sound congested. It is because I am. I just had pharyngitis this past week, and if you're not familiar, it is a bacterial and viral infection that affects the pharynx, which is your throat. And so your girl was down bad. I was really down bad earlier last week. I mean, it was horrendous, but God did what he always does, and he restores my body. He restored it, rather, and I am feeling better, but I'm still congested, so bear with me, y'all, please. I will pick up the camera again after church and chat with y'all some more. You are good and you're good right now. Hi, you guys. I just got out of church. Very good service, and I want to quickly break down what was said. One of the things that I thought was most important, which was, how many things have you just assumed God would say no to without actually coming to him in prayer and asking him? Think of all the things that you just assume, yeah, God's not going to do that for me. He wouldn't do that for me. This is too outlandish. This is a crazy ask. But you didn't actually get on your knees and pray. You didn't even ask him. While God is a mind reader, very rarely is he going to do something just because you thought about it. By prayer and supplication, it says, make your requests known to God. Come on. And refuse. This is another thing that I liked. We have to, as believers, refuse to live a life of low expectation and believe that God is going to do something big and do something God, because that's what he is. That's who he is. He is the God who does the impossible. And I know I have a bad habit of thinking something is like out of my reach, or maybe I don't deserve it, or I shouldn't be asking for it, and so I won't ask at all. So now you're setting the bar so low for yourself and for God, and you're saying, God, I don't think you can do what I know you can do. But yeah, church was good. I am now about to go to Ruby Sunshine with one of my friends from school, and that is like in the downtown area, so I don't know how to get there. I need to use my GPS, so I'm not going to record that, me driving there. But yeah, I'm about to head there. Whatever you're searching for. Today is such a pretty day, y'all. It is so beautiful out. I never really have taken the time to like explore Knoxville, because I feel like I'm always doing something or traveling somewhere else. I'm never just in one spot to really like figure out the city and try the different like restaurants and just walk around. So I'm here early. I actually might just do that for a little bit, but I'm gonna show y'all what the view looks like from this roof. And I didn't show y'all my fit, but this is it. Wide leg jeans. These are literally my favorite jeans. They're from H&M. This cardigan is from H&M. This shirt is from like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Shoes are also from Marshalls. And yeah, this is my church fit. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but somebody is playing dirt in their car. And if y'all don't know, he's gonna go to prison. So I don't even think this elevator works, child. Oh, stairs it is. Pancake, croissant, waffle, all types of candy.
Strawberry.
What does it smell like? A strawberry?
Yeah. This one doesn't.
It doesn't smell good?
No, it doesn't smell like a strawberry. It smells like a melon or something.
Oh. I feel like this is a hazard. Like somebody would pick this up and accidentally break it. I don't know what croissant smells like this, but smell that. They just doing stuff.
Yeah, it's just for yeah.
This is giving AKA. And it's thinking, okay. You know, every candle don't smell good, and that's okay. Okay, y'all, so we ended up getting a reservation in Tupelo Honey because Ruby Sunshine was taking all day. I'm gonna look over the menu and we're gonna decide what we want. But I'm probably gonna get shrimp and grits because that's favorite thing to get here. They have this thing called the Farmhouse Breakfast Platter, which is 2 eggs, potatoes or cheese grits, bacon or sausage, and toast. And I might get that. But I look-key want biscuits too. Thank you. I hate when they run off so quick. Because what if I knew what I wanted? These are the cups, y'all. It says madder than a wet hen. And they're super cute. Ugh. Okay. What the freak? What is that? Back in the car. Tupelo Honey was good, but Monica and I are now about to go to the mall, but we're both gonna run home and change before we go. And I just want to go to the mall because I want to get my ring sizes, because there are 2 rings that I'm asking for Christmas, and I need to know my ring sizes on fingers that I typically don't wear rings before I ask somebody to get it for me. I'm out of breath because I just walked up 5 flights of steps to get up here. While we were together, she mentioned that a church that I used to go to here that she goes to now is hosting a gospel concert. Pastor Mike, Brianna Babineau, and then Anthony Brown are going to be performing in 2 weeks, and I'm in there like swimwear, and it's a free concert, so I am super excited about that. Gonna go get changed, go to the mall, catch up with y'all then. There is a bomb in Gilead. I'm on the way to the mall right now. Went home to change. Much more comfortable now. Not that the outfit that I had on before wasn't comfortable, but it's actually very chilly outside. I say frío en este momento. It's cold outside. Like I told y'all earlier, it is winter. It is fall and winter at the same time. Okay? On the way over here, I saw a man with a Jason mask on, driving his car. I don't know what he thinks is going on, but this is not that type of thing. This is not that type of get down. It's Sunday. You got a Jason mask on? He's in the Halloween spirit. I'll give him that. Something that I found interesting about the new update on the phones is that you can record with your audio playing. So like, y'all just heard me listening to music. That wasn't coming from the radio, like that was coming from my phone, but I was recording at the same time. And this is a game changer. Apple knew what they were doing when they did that, and they should have been did that, because as a gym content creator, whenever I'm recording my sets, I have to stop the music, and that is so frustrating because I record with my phone, not another device like a camera. Now whenever I get back into recording content or whatever, I won't have to stop my music, and I can still stay in that groove and that good rhythm. So that's amazing. Y'all, I love fall so much because the leaves on the trees specifically are so beautiful. Like the different hues of oranges and reds and even purple, plum, yellow, some of the greens. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, I've arrived. While I wait on her, I just want to give y'all a little bit of a rundown on what's been going on with me. So y'all know I don't post on YouTube consistently anyway, so this is not a shock, but for the past almost 2 months now, I have not been on social media. Okay, I say that, but I have, because I posted some pictures earlier this month, but aside from me posting those pictures, I have not been on my social media. I've just completely deleted TikTok and Instagram from my phone for several reasons. Social media was really taking over my life. I felt like I was so consumed with other people's lives and what they were doing in the ways that I didn't compare or match up, and becoming very critical of myself in every way possible. In addition to the criticism that I was putting myself under, I also just was not living in the moment or doing the things that I needed to do. I wasn't taking care of things I needed to take care of in a timely manner. And so I found myself as somebody who feels like they already have attention hyperactive deficit, girl, ADD, ADHD. As somebody who feels like they struggle from that already, my attention would go from tasks that I need to actually complete, like schoolwork or actual work, to, what's going on social media? And as a content creator, you're torn when you know you need a break, but you also get so much enjoyment from creating content. Even if it touches one soul, like just the act of creating content and being able to share things with people is something that I really like to do, and I just enjoy it. So it was difficult, but it was a call that I had been needing to answer for quite some time. I'd been saying I was going to delete my social media platforms, not the pages themselves, but like the apps for my phone, to reconnect with myself, reconnect with God, others, focus, just get stuff done. And I hadn't done it. I put it off. And so having been off social media for over a month now, I honestly would say that I wish I could delete all of it. I wish I could delete my pages. And there's nothing stopping me in theory, but being that I am going into a field that requires me to be in the know with what's going on social, what's going on in the world, I can't really just give up my social media. But I definitely, my hope is that whenever I do return to it, that I'm not using it in the same capacity. And what I would love to do is like start over my social media accounts and only follow people that I love and am interested in keeping up with. Not the 1,000-something people that I don't give a rat's tail to see what they do. There are only a few people I really care to see on my social media platform, and those are the people that I talk to in a pretty consistent like rotation, and like some influencers that I like, but even then, that's being generous. Social media it can be a good thing and it can also be a bad thing. So I would never advocate for everybody deleting it, because it helps us stay in touch with people that might live across the country or those who we don't get to see very often. But it also can be very draining. And so my encouragement would be to anyone thinking about taking a break, whether that be a week for you, a month, months, some days, like just disconnect for a second and listen to your own thoughts. That's another thing that really hindered me from getting off. I would much rather fill my head with other people's lives than my own, because sometimes facing your own life head on and looking at yourself in the mirror and having to deal with whatever you have going on personally can be 10 times harder than ingesting somebody else's problems. So I could go on and on and on about this. I swear if I ever had to do a thesis, it would be on the psychological effects of social media on the brain, specifically in teenage to young adult women and men, because it seriously has upended our generation. Like it social media is life. It is.
These are gonna be 9s.
Okay.
Let me know, I could be wrong. So you can just like try on anything you like. That.
Okay, mine is there an 8.5?
Yeah, these
okay,
are
yeah.
8.5.
Let's try the 8.5 because that one came off.
Maybe, yeah.
That one's better.
That was better?
Yeah.
I love the method. This is amazing. Just like takes laps around the store just to make sure. I love it. Also, I love your necklace.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it looks like you're just an 8.5.
Yeah.
All the way
okay,
around.
all the way. Oh, so it's literally.
Okay, that one's gonna be 80.
All right, you guys, so we have gone through H&M. We went into Pandora to get the ring sizes and to look at the rings, and y'all saw that already. Now I'm getting boba in a Monica God slushy. Period. We have to satisfy the sweet tooth. Thank you.
This smells so good, y'all. I've heard people talk about the Billie Eilish perfume, but I've never smelled it myself. This is number 2. Honey, y'all better come up here and get one of these. We also ventured into Bath & Body, where they are having a sale on their body mist. And I don't know if you guys have seen on TikTok where they basically do like the luxury inspired scents. I'm walking out of here with 2. One of them smells like baccarat and the other is like a vanilla type scent.
Hi everybody, I'm back in the car after having been in the mall for like 3 hours, which is really shocking because I didn't expect that we would be there that long, but we had a good time. We had good conversation. I got some things, she got some things, so it was a successful trip in that regard. I was giving a think piece on social media and like where I've been, what I've been doing since I last uploaded, and okay. I was trying to look back at the footage, but it's not letting me watch the video, so I don't know if all of it even saved, which is kind of frustrating if it didn't. If I'm including this part, then obviously it didn't save. If the car wash is still open, because it is Sunday and it's approaching like 6 o'clock, I'm going to go to the car wash. If it's not open, then we're going to go home because I've been out all day. But my car looks a hot full. I don't think I've had it washed since September, and it is October 27th. So, and by September, I really mean like early September. So it looks like it's in bad shape. Like the inside is decent. The inside is decent. I don't never let my car get too, you know what I'm saying? I don't never let it get so dirty. I don't even roll like that. If you know, you know. But the outside looks a hot mess, and that's kind of like, I need to fix that. So we're gonna try to do that. Perfect. Hey, don't even worry. Amen. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my goodness. And let me tell y'all something. God made you beautiful the way you were. I say this as somebody who is fixing their God-given teeth to make them straighter. Let me tell you this. Y'all do not need no BBL, okay? You do not have to go under the knife. So you don't. I am looking at the craziest BBL I've ever seen in life. In my personal life, that is. I mean, I'm sure there are crazier, but oh my goodness. Y'all, oh, ladies, men, whatever it is that you're like, I've got to get this fixed, and it requires a major transformation of self. You know what? I'm done, because I'm being very judgmental right now. So I'm just going to shut my narrow tail self up, and I'm going to get to cleaning this car. The car is washed. I would like to note that I dropped somehow I don't know, but the whole bottle of all-purpose cleaner fell on me in my Uggs, and it's probably because I was talking about that lady in her BBL, because do you want to know, God does not like ugly. So that's what I get for talking about somebody. Now it's time to go home and take a shower. Take a shower. Get my life, gather my life for work tomorrow. I showed you guys me trying on several things in H&M, but I didn't tell you what I got from H&M. I did end up getting the gray pants. They fit perfect. I absolutely love these. I have an identical pair of these, just in a light wash, exact same style, wide leg, just a different color. So I love those pants. And then I got two work style pants, some slacks, the gray slacks that I showed y'all. Well, actually, I put on the pinstripe ones in the video, but I got the gray version, just all gray. This darker gray, pinstripe. And we also went to Bath and Body Works. I am not a body mist, fragrance mist type of girl. I like perfumes because they last longer. But I got the Viva Vanilla and Lost in Santal. These smell amazing. So the vanilla one has notes of plum, amber, and vanilla. And I'm sure I've said this on this channel before, but I don't like super feminine fragrances. I like very like deep masculine, or even like intersex fragrances, so that whether a man or a woman wears it, it wouldn't matter. Lost in Santal, y'all. Boy, this smells so good. The notes are cardamom, sandalwood, and cedarwood. Oh my gosh. Don't play with the kid. That smells so good. So that's what I got from my little shopping trip. But thank y'all for joining me for today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I get to work out tomorrow. It's been 2 weeks since I've worked out because I was sick. And then before that I was so busy, y'all. Ooh, I was so busy. But tomorrow's going to be the first day back in the gym. And it might be a little rough.
Feel like it because it shows hell. I still have fight left. Maybe this is why you should lift your hands. Maybe you didn't jump when we worship because it shows hell. I still have some fight left. Yes, it hurt, but I'm still fighting. Yes, it got me on the chin, but I'm still fighting. I still have some fight left. And it confuses the enemy when you're resilient, when you won't give up, and you keep on praying, and you keep on trusting, and you keep on believing. Don't lose hope.
That's good.
Somebody say hope.
Hope. Today is Monday. It is the start of a new week. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I woke up this morning a little bit anxious, and I also received a text with some not so great news. And last night didn't end on the best of notes for me either. So I've got a few negativity swirling around, but as y'all just heard from that sermon, I don't want to speak a language that encourages the devil to continue to pick on me. If I tell him that I feel hopeless, if I tell him that I feel worthless, that I'm so anxious, that I don't know how things are going to work out, that I don't know why this is happening to me, then he's like, oh yeah, I got her right where I want her. And you don't. You actually don't have me anywhere. And I'm not going to continue to speak those things over myself and over my life. Yes, there are things that frustrate me. Yeah, I may not have gotten the best news, but a rejection is simply a redirection. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, and that was God protecting you. My screensaver, lock screen, home screen for months has been, Father, forgive me for the times that I craved a spot at a table that you would have flipped. Let that sink in. Whereas I really wanted this particular thing to work out, it might be that God is saying, patience, Madison. Maybe it's not your time to move yet. I would never profess being a person that understands what God is doing, because I don't, but I have faith. And faith is believing in that which I can't see. So today at 8:48, I'm about to take my happy tail to school. Gotta work. I did not eat this morning. Something about, like, when I am anxious, I just lose my appetite and I'm like, I ain't hungry. But as soon as I step foot in the office, I know I'm going to be hungry. So we'll have to figure something out sooner rather than later. I hope that y'all are encouraged right now while you're watching this, that if you are going through something, that there's a reason for that. And despite how frustrating it might seem or how hellish the situation is, God has his hand over you. Don't lose sight of that. And also pray over yourself. Like, speak scripture over yourself. Because the second you start speaking the devil's language, girl, he's got you. And we don't want to give him any reason to have a foothold on us. Because if somebody got you by the foot, they can take you down. But let's get this day started. Okay, so I've been in the office for over 2 hours now, and I didn't eat, so I'm going up to the pantry. They have free meals for students, and why would I pay for something when I can get it for free? So, about to get lunch.
This is a burger, cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, and this is from our. Them fries bust too bad. I think I low-key like Steak and Shake fries better.
Steak and Shake fries be skinny.
I like that because you get more in your mouth.
Well, I have left school and I am now going to get my nails done. I have an appointment set for 3:30 and it is currently 3:15, so it's quite literally right down the street, but with getting off campus traffic, it'll probably take me 15 minutes to get there. I'm gonna get this red taken off. It was nice while it lasted, but it's been 2 weeks at this point, a little over 2 weeks at this point, and we're probably gonna just get like a neutral pink bubble bath type of color. Okay, so I got my nails done. It was super quick actually, and they look really cute. Just basic bubble bath. It's like my go-to if I'm not getting like a particular color. I don't really like to deviate much just because I know bubble bath is always gonna look good and it's classic, like it goes with everything. So now it's approaching 4 o'clock, so I'm about to go to the gym. And I mentioned this yesterday, but I ain't been in the gym in like 2 weeks, y'all, so I gotta go. I have got to go because this is getting really wicked and sick and scary, and it's time to go. I've arrived at the gym and I can just tell everybody and their mama is here. It's because it's 4 o'clock, 4 something. And I just feel like I'm gonna struggle to record because I feel like I'm not gonna get a rack in the corner, and it's optimal if I get a rack in the corner because then I can put my tripod wherever. But if I'm like in the front, I'm not gonna be able to record for real. I'm gonna have to like slick record. Cause you know, you don't want the tripod to be in nobody's way. I need the power of Jesus before I go up in here though, because when it's been a minute out of the gym, getting back into it is like, so let's go. Believe it or not, I got in the locker room, was ready to put my clothes on for the gym, and realized I didn't pack a pair of pants. No shorts, no leggings, no nothing. So I drove back home. Now I'm headed back to the school again to do my workout. And that was nobody but the devil trying to get me not to go. But now we really going to the gym this time. Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, October 29th. And I did not close out my day yesterday. I ended up getting sushi and did a devotional from my Freedom book, applied for some more jobs. Today I have class, except I'm in class, and the class is supposed to start in 4 minutes, but I'm the only person in here, so I'm kind of confused. I listened to a good podcast this morning, Girl Heal podcast or something. It's a faith-based podcast. And she was talking about how you should never be stuck on what worked for you in the previous season, because just like you grow out of shoes sometimes, or maybe you gain weight and you can't fit your clothes anymore, you steady trying to put on them pants, you busting out of it because it was comfortable for you last season. You don't fit that anymore. You need to purchase some new clothes that will provide you some comfort. Your pockets might be a little uncomfortable buying new clothes because you weren't expecting to do that, but are you going to remain uncomfortable in those tight-fitting clothes, or are you going to buy something that actually fits your body right? Becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable and allowing God to shake things up sometimes and take you out of that comfort zone so that you can grow. And that applies to relationships, situations, jobs, anything, child, anything. So that was a really good podcast. Set the tone for my day. I have quite a few things I need to do today. And hopefully, if I get them all done, I might go skating tonight. I've been skating so long. So I was thinking about it. I'm done with class, and we got out a little bit early, so I think I might run to like Starbucks or something like that to get a drink before my next class. But I also need to voice track for a project that I'm doing. Excuse me. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It is probably 60 degrees, like it's breezy, but the people on this campus be wearing short sleeves and shorts like it's 80, and I don't know if that's like a thing, but it's too cold to not have stuff on your whole body. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all earlier in this vlog that I had some things that I wanted to talk to you guys about that's been going on with me. It's no surprise that my face is covered in discoloration, dark marks. Acne has done its big one on me this semester. Its biggest one that it has ever done. It really it went crazy. And as somebody who has been struggling with acne since senior year of high school, since I was 17, I am now 23 years old. Got it under control naturally. Then it came back when I went to college. Got it under control naturally again. And when I say naturally, I mean having not been prescribed something by a dermatologist. So apple cider vinegar was my thing, and if any of you came to this channel by way of my apple cider vinegar video, it really did me well. But your skin can become tolerant to things, just like with anything, your body can become tolerant to certain remedies and medications, and it doesn't work anymore. So I will say, I shaved my face twice over the summer. Was this a smart idea? It makes an easier base for my makeup to go on, but I should have remembered that the last time I shaved my face completely, I broke out like crazy. Months later, I was breaking out, and I was like, this is because I shaved my face. And you need those vellus hairs on your face for a reason, and everyone can't remove them and not suffer the consequences, and I definitely suffered the consequences. So part of me thinks that the reason that my skin has really been going through it so bad is because I shaved my face twice, and I had no business doing that. And also hormones, stress. This has been a very stressful season for me. The year of 2024 has been very stressful for me. So I've been having a difficult time being very transparent, loving myself and loving the way I look. And that's hard. That is hard, y'all, when you go from not having really any blemishes to your skin just blowing up on you. And it has changed the way that I view myself. But I have really been reminding myself that I am made in the image of God. Regardless of the blemishes that I have on my face, my beauty exudes from within. And I'm still beautiful. I just have some dark marks, and I have a skin condition. And I can see other women that have acne that are drop dead gorgeous, and I don't view them as any less beautiful just because they have acne. She's just going through something. She's just got a skin condition, and that's okay. And so I'm trying to tell myself and remind myself, God made me in his image. This is just a season that I'm going through, and I am still beautiful nonetheless. So past few months have been rough. But we are managing. I am going to see a dermatologist at the end of November, so that is exciting. I'm ready for somebody to help me out and get me back on track, because while I am loving myself the way that I look now, I don't want to deal with all this. Like, and I'm about to be on TV, so makeup's going to be a part of my everyday routine anyways, but I don't want to have to put on more than I would if I didn't have these blemishes going on. So I said I was going to Starbucks, but I'm actually at Chick-fil-A right now, and I'm about to get some food before I have to go to class. So yes, sir.
Try to be back.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What's a good name for you?
Madison.
Madison, what can I get for you?
Let's do a 12 count. I'm lying. Let's do an 8 count nugget meal, please, with a sweet tea.
With a sweet tea.
And Polynesian sauce, please.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
All right, it's just $9.56 today. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
You do the same.
Thanks.
There are times when I miss working at Chick-fil-A, and then there are more times that I'm like, thank you, God, that I don't do that anymore. I miss Chick-fil-A because the hours were so flexible. They would literally let you work whenever. I need to hurry up so I can get back to class.
Madison.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
You too. I
went to get my hair done and she messed me up.
She talking about how she got her wig done here and the wig slid off at the homecoming tailgate. The last part wasn't needed.
I got in the car and I took the wig band off because I already knew it was some mess before I got to the tailgate. Got in the car afterwards, took the wig band off, and the wig was back here. And the only reason why it wasn't off my head is because she sewed it to the back. My sister had to fix my whole wig.
It ain't no wig.
This is why I don't do wigs.
Let me tell y'all something. I was finna get a wig for my graduation pictures, but I'm not. That's the thing. I don't want nobody to put it on. I'm broke right now. Like, I was gonna put it on myself, a glueless. But I was looking at IC hair reviews, and apparently they say the influencers get the better wigs. And when you get the wig in the box, it don't be good.
The wig that I ordered, don't get me wrong, the wig is tea, but it's not like what I saw when I saw it on TikTok. They be playing. Look who's here.
Anyways, I'm not getting the wig no more, and this, and I'm gonna beat my face and be cute in my outfit and let God do the rest. I'll talk to y'all when I leave. Bye.
So I actually didn't go skating. I went to a revival, but I didn't explain that. So that's what y'all are about to see.
Y'all, look at what she got on. Hold up.
You're gonna be like, okay.
Out and do exactly what he preaches. If you know that you got a solid pastor in the kingdom.
So guess who just recorded this 3-minute talking session and it wasn't recording because the microphone wasn't connected? Yes, it was me. But revival was great. It was a good time. The spirit was definitely moving through that place, and I didn't record much because I thought that it was going to be more of a musical worship session, but there really wasn't that much singing. It was actually a lot of teaching going on, which I was thankful for nonetheless. And the pastor spoke on some things that I had been dealing with personally, and I came on here talking about long suffering. I'm pretty sure I told y'all about long suffering. I can't remember what all I didn't talk about in this vlog. And he was talking about how sometimes God puts you in a place of suffering. Everything's not sent by the devil. But it was good. It was great to be in a house of God worshiping with my friends. I don't go to that church anymore, and that's where my friends go to church. So it was good to be able to worship with them under the same roof and really just be filled with the Holy Spirit. So it was good. It was great, and I had a good time. I think I'm going to close off the vlog here. I know this has been all over the place, but I am thankful to have been able to have documented these past few days, and you know, don't consider this the last time that y'all will see me. I know I am so extremely inconsistent, and it's not because I want to be inconsistent. It's just because life happens and this is not my priority. So any chance I get to talk to y'all, I absolutely love that. Any chance I get to share bits and pieces of my life, I love doing that. So I hope that this video encouraged somebody. I hope that somebody received life from it and that the Lord spoke to them through me, because that's all that I can hope for. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.